What's up, Coach Crafts community? We got proteins that we're going to be going over today because everybody's been asking what's good for this protein, what's good for that protein, when can I take them, when should I take them, when should I not take them. And so I really want to break down really two different types of proteins, and we're going to see which one is best for you and at what time of day it's best for you. So the first protein we're going to look at is Prime My Body. It's a plant-based protein superfood. So this is a protein that somebody would want to look at that is either a vegan or a vegetarian. It says, look, I don't want animal products. Great alternative right here, right? The plant-based. Make sure you understand what's going on in your plant-based though, because I know there was a study that came out that saw a lot of protein shakes that actually weren't up to standard when it came to what was actually in the products. When you focus on a company like we have at Prime My Body, you're going to see a much higher efficacy of products, cleaner products, and you're going to see actual certificate of analysis to make sure there's no E. coli, yeast, molds, heavy metals that are going on the soil, because a lot of that can happen in the soil. Just because it says plant-based, make sure you kind of do a little bit more research and figure it out. So if you look at a protein like this, I love it. It's a chocolate flavor. So be careful with what flavors you like also. Do you like chocolate? Do you like vanilla? Or something that you can deal with? Because I know people say, well, I want to put sugars and or strawberries and bananas into my protein shake. You can do that with chocolate too. You ever heard of chocolate covered bananas? I have. It doesn't just have to go with vanillas, but some people that's all they know, and it's, go out, reach out a little bit here. What I love here is you're going to see this one has a tri-blend of proteins. So when you look at protein amino acids and you look at blends, this one's going to come from a hemp seed protein, a brown rice protein, and a pea protein. And as you take all the amino acids, right? Amino acids are what we call the building blocks of protein. As you take all those amino acids from 3 different chains, they're all going to create a 4th chain. That's huge. So we can get all these amino acids together, because pea might be lacking somewhere, brown rice might be lacking somewhere, and hemp might be lacking somewhere. But when you add all those lackings up together, you create an additional 4th amino acid chain, which is massive. Then you can have some good superfoods in there, like maca root, rhodiola rosea, chia seeds. You just get a lot that are right in here, right? So I really love how this label reads. Then when we look at a snack protein, such as this one, right? So this one would be a meal replacement / snack protein, because you're only looking at 140 calories, right? It's not going to put you over the edge, but what it's really going to do, it's going to bring in a lot of nutrients back into the body. And usually your snack proteins will be lower, but they'll have a good amount of fats, carbohydrates, and proteins, right? This one actually also has 7 grams of fiber. So when you look at all those, it's just a good base protein that we can get nutrients back into the body, and especially from a plant-based, because according to the American Cancer Society, we should have 9 to 12 servings of fruits and veggies a day. Do you have 9 to 12 servings of fruits and veggies a day? Do you consume that? Only you can answer that, but I know a lot of people don't. So when you can add some more veggies in, some more superfruits in, some more superfoods in, that's when you're really going to see a big difference. That's what I look for in a meal replacement, and especially that of a plant-based. So what time of day do we want to consume a snack protein? This type of protein you wouldn't want after a workout, right? We have a post-workout recovery that we're going to talk about also, but you don't want this one necessarily post-workout. You want this one as a snack, kind of midday. Could be a breakfast meal if you're adding in some more fruits and veggies. But 6 ounces of water or almond milk is going to be a little bit, make it a little bit thicker. So have fun with it, but make sure that you have this one more as a snack or midday, or even as a dessert, so that way you can get the good nutrients back into the body. Why would I take a product like this? That's where you have to look at most proteins, any whole food supplements, right? Because a lot of us don't get enough whole foods in. So if we can supplement our whole foods by utilizing a powder and reconstituting it in that of water or milk, that's where we're going to see the big difference. But why would I want a protein like this? My real whys is nothing genetically modified. You're getting a lot of plants in here. I know I don't eat enough. I still have that same football mentality, to where I would rather have mashed potatoes and corn and macaroni compared to that of broccoli, spinach, and asparagus. But I know I need to eat all those veggies. And if I can have a whole food supplement, it really helps me and helps out my day, helps out my digestive system. When you can put in a good plant-based protein, right? All the good fibers that are going to be in there to help the gut be able to do what the gut's supposed to do. And so that's why I drink a protein like this. And I think most people right now are really asking it, and it's really popular, right? Plant-based protein, no GMOs, right? Heck no to GMO is the motto here. But really it's why do you want protein? So you can get those bones strong, you can get those muscles strong, so that way they can pull on the body and the body feels good, right? We need to feed the body massive amounts of protein, massive amounts of complex carbohydrates, and a decent amount of fat. But we really need to uptake our protein. So we're looking at a post-workout recovery. You can see the post is highlighted right here. So a post-workout recovery compared to that of a snack protein, right? Or a meal replacement protein. Post-workout proteins, these are massive. You just went in and you crushed and destroyed your body in the gym. Now how do we refix it, right? How do we refuel the body? That's what we look at as athletes. I understand that we're gonna go in there, we're gonna create chaos within the body when we're in the gym, right? We're gonna break everything down, we're gonna bleed the body. Now we have to feed the body. But what do we want? What are we looking for specifically? We're looking for that recovery. How fast can we get the recovery? So when you look at a post-workout protein shake, you're gonna see a lot more amino acids in there, branch chain amino acids. You're gonna see some creatine in this one as well. But it's about really getting the body recovered. You're gonna see a lot more carbohydrates in here too. Because I have people say, well, why do I want carbohydrates? You just crushed the gym. Right, so when we're at the gym, what are we burning when your heart rate's over about 130? We're burning sugars and carbohydrates. And so that's where I tell our patients, look, if you're not burning the sugars and carbohydrates, you do not need to eat sugars and carbohydrates. Understand the fuel that you're burning. But when we're burning those types of fuel, when do we want to refuel our tank? Immediately, as fast as we can. Get the protein back in the body, get the amino acids back in the body, get the anti-inflammatories back in there so that way the body can calm down and the body can do one thing and recover so that way we can go train tomorrow. I love this flavor. This is a vanilla cinnamon flavor, a little bit different than the chocolate flavor. Figure out what you like. Vanilla cinnamon, I just really put this one with water and right after the workout, because I wanna make sure that whatever chaos I destroyed, and I always kind of put it this way, if these are the muscle fibers, every time you go to the gym, we're ripping muscle fibers. So what do we have to do? We want those amino acids and that protein to kind of be the paste. And it's as we paste, that's how we can get that muscle and all the scar tissue just to build on top, build on top, build on top. But we have to recover the body immediately. And that's what you're gonna look at like a post-workout shake, right? This one wouldn't be good for a snack shake, just like I wouldn't recommend the snack shake to be post-workout. Now, if you can only afford one, then we can talk about what you do there. But really, if you can afford two, and that's all I would say is have 2 protein shakes a day. You don't need more than that, right? But if we can formulate and get some of these nutrients back in the body, I mean, if you look at that label, I love how this label reads. There's so many things in here that we can have, with the creatine, with the anti-inflammatories, the amino acids. It's getting the body what the body needs and all the nutrients that it needs to be able to heal itself right after the gym, right? I love this nature. Designed by nature, that's what we look for is getting away from all those products that are out there. And that's why I really brought these 2 in, right? Getting away from all those products that are out there that are sold, that have shiny labels, that have a lot of synthetic ingredients in them. That's what I love about these is that you won't find synthetic ingredients. You only find real whole food supplements, right? In powdered forms. That way we can reconstitute it back into water, back into soy milk or almond milk, whatever your choice is. I'm a water guy, and I would put all this in water. But figure out what it is you want, and that's why I'll be coming back to y'all with a little bit more things. But do you want a snack protein, a meal replacement protein, or are we getting out of the gym and we want to make sure that we build that muscle back up? Have fun looking at proteins, think about them, read about them, see what people are doing, follow somebody that you trust and see what it is that they're taking, right? And make sure that they're not getting paid for taking any of that stuff either, right? Because you see it all the time. People are out there and, oh, hey, this is what I'm taking today. This is what I'm taking today. We're not getting paid by any of these. I actually sell these off of my shelf to our patients in the office. They are not paying me any dollars to be able to do this. So understand who it is you're following, what it is you're reading. And I just want to bring you true, honest reviews about different products that we have in here, because I know you'll have a lot of questions. So take these, go move the body, go build the body, and if you like what you saw here, we're gonna be doing a lot more product reviews on a weekly basis. So make sure you click down below, comment, subscribe, follow, like Coach Crafts, and we'll be coming back to you to get some more things. So I'll see y'all soon.